I do not intend to waste any time on this broadcast tonight. I just want to go straight to the point so that I don't bore or bog this conversation. I'd like to go a little bit to start. I'll just take a sneak peek into the history, how Nigeria came about, and why so many Nigerians so far have become so disenchanted, disconnected, disaffected, and unhappy. In fact, many Nigerians are not patriotic. Many are not proud. They are just Nigerians because, by virtue of birth, or lineage, or descent, they were so called Nigerians. And even as many previous or past administrations have made contrived efforts to see how they can make Nigerians feel sense of belonging, feel sense of patriotism, nothing still seems to be working, especially because the ruling and oppressive class has never for once pretended not to be a so-called oppressive class. Nigeria came to being. Well, many people said that it was a result or a product of iniquity. Even the name itself. Who named Nigeria? Oh, academic professors say it was a product of hot bout of sex. Oh, after a hot bout of sex, Lord Lugard and his iniquitous girlfriend Flora Shaw came up with the name. Oh, people of the Niger area. Not many Nigerians are proud of this name. But then, civil society organizations, activists, human rights people, everybody all over the world, agencies, international communities, clerics, have all tried to see how they could make sense out of what people believed is nonsense. In the past, many have also tried to see how they could unwind or reverse the making of Nigeria, because it wasn't meant to be, especially because local potentates were not consulted with before Nigeria was made. At least people should be consulted. Do you want to be part of this union? Or what should be the terms of this union if you want to be part of it? But such consultations were not made. Consequently, people were forced to be members of a union they did not willingly sign for. Since 1960, Nigeria got independence, away from colonial rule, if you believe so. Many still believe not so, but this is 2021. How many years down the line? Many Nigerians are still feeling disenchanted. In fact, more by the day. Yes, we recited national anthem and pledge to Nigeria, our country. Just the same way we read Psalm, and the same way we read John 3:16 as growing children. And we were eroded into becoming Christians. It's the same way we read or we cited the pledge and the national anthem, and we became Nigerians accidentally. But are you proud? Even though many people have tried in the past to see how they could make the union work regardless or all the same, and say, oh, let's just try. Maybe God made it so. God used Lugard. You have listened to many clerics who say God made Nigeria. But it still doesn't seem, there are still no signs to prove or to confirm that God really had a hand in this. Especially when you now see the way President Muhammadu Buhari is handling things. It just feels or seems as if he came to spearhead and to supervise that the breakup that was imminent before and people were trying to avoid, he just wants to make sure it happens. Let's even come to the Constitution. Many people already said it's a fraud. That the Constitution is fraud. Fraught with fraud. Just the same way the amalgamation had no input of the people. The Constitution too, even from the beginning, is we the people. I wasn't there, but I've asked my parents too. The Igbos asked their parents, the Hausas too. And then the question is, who signed it? Who are the we, the people? It turns out to be just the same small group of oppressors coming together and tinkering or experimenting with destinies of millions of people. Nobody feels proud anymore. Everybody, more than half the population of Nigerians already succeeded. In fact, many already migrated. More than half population of Nigeria who had the opportunity to travel abroad already got secondary citizenship of another country, either by naturalization, by registration, but not many is proud anymore. Even those who are within the country are looking for the next escape route, even if it has to do with perishing by the Mediterranean Sea. Whichever way is better than nothing, because Nigeria at the end of the day is nothing. Of blessed memory, Professor Pius Adesomi will always pray or hope that may Nigeria not happen to you. It's deadly. It's very tragic. President Muhammadu Buhari, by a number of things, has given the impression that he came to supervise the eventual or ultimate collapse and disintegration of the country. When he came in, he started with nepotismal appointments. A man who claimed he had no money to even purchase nomination form, but only had few cows. Suddenly, we started seeing that his wife, well, it's probably has even now done more than Madam Patience Jonathan that we all thought was the most corrupt first lady ever in our history. As we speak right now, we don't even know where she is. Reports are though she was in London, others said Dubai. But we have not even seen her on the soil of Nigeria. And she's living on some people's money. Nigerians. How about the president and the children? Look at the appointments. Appointment of generals, replacement of everybody, juicy portfolios are giving impression that this guy wants to run a sectarian country. So you have given more people the reason to ask the question, how about we just divide this country and you be the president of the North? Since that is what you want to be. All your appointments already show that you only want to lead the North and use your government to punish other people. Forget it. The idea of turn by turn or zoning is no longer appealing to anybody. Nigerians are no longer having the idea, they're no longer having it. Come to human rights. Oh, terrorism, banditry. And when the platform of the presidency is now being used as the official backup for terrorists and bandits, you have simply encouraged everybody to become terrorists in the country. A country where the presidency will say terrorists should be given pardon and reintegrated to the society. And you even compensate them more. You have encouraged more people to become terrorists. And then when you see human rights activists who are speaking the right thing to power, you punish them. You jail them. What is the point? And finally, when people are warning that this is going to boomerang, how about you start doing the things and correcting the wrong impressions and the wrong heals that you're doing? And the presidency, even, rather than do the right thing, wants to continue to toe the path of dividing Nigerians. Nobody is waiting for their turn anymore. They just want to govern themselves. All due to the activity of one man. Every effort to try to make sense of this nonsense, Buhari has frustrated. Maybe now too late. Nobody even wants to try it anymore. A lot of people have said, better, let's just go our separate ways. Those in the past who have tried to still maintain the country and say, oh, maybe what our problem is that we have always had bad government. People don't even want to listen to that anymore. Yes, we know it is bad government, but if we unbundle the country, and that is the new agitation, let's unbundle it. Everybody their separate ways. It will now be easy. Because if a Yoruba man mistreats a Yoruba man, it will be more understandable than somebody from another tribe mistreats me and makes me feel less of human. Now, President Muhammadu Buhari has further accentuated that argument that Nigeria is never one. So if we are not one from the outset, why are we still here? President Muhammadu Buhari has given more tonic, more encouragement, confidence to people who have said in the past that we were never made to be in a union. And here we are. It's rather too late now. You have pushed more people into picking up arms. You have pushed more people into self-defense. You have pushed more people into confronting the state and standing face to face and saying this is not working, we'd rather break it. Buhari, you have not only divided Nigeria, you have broken the country. But for those of you who are looking for the breakup of the country, congratulations. Buhari is the messenger who has come to supervise the eventual breakup of the country, because nobody feels like they are members of this country anymore. Everybody now, the anthem on their lip is that they want to be on their own. Consequently, I want to say, those of you who are looking for the breakup of Nigeria, congratulations. Mr. Buhari, well done. Congratulations. You just give them what they wanted. It is now too late for them to go back. Now too late. They just have to continue. And what more do you need to know, especially when men of the Nigerian army are all resigning to join the Eastern Security Network for the actualization of Biafra? What other evidence do you need when the Yoruba agitators are also already beginning to form their own army? And the Yoruba persons in the Nigerian army, in few days too, because they have lost confidence in the country's army, will also begin to resign to join their own tribal army. All thanks to Buhari. His nepotism, his interest in terrorists, his backing of illegality, and his continued loss of legitimacy is no longer acceptable by anybody. And that's where we are. Gentlemen and ladies, I welcome you to a new era. Buhari is a new revolutionary. He has come to supervise the eventual breakup of Nigeria. All warnings to him fell on deaf ears. And finally, he has achieved it. He has made a lot of people turn against the nationality called Nigerianness. Nigerians are now yearning for a breakup and a new country. Now they have damned the consequence. If the new country will not be good, they do not care. They just want to be out of the doldrums that Buhari plunged them in. It appears too late now. It's unfortunate. My name is Segun Olo. This is Objective Media. Can something still be done? Maybe too late. I do not know. Something can still happen before morning, before dawn. Otherwise, cumulative efforts are continuing to build up on breaking the country. All the ethnics are no longer interested. When the government is insistent on doing one thing, but the mass of citizens are saying that is not what they want, it becomes difficult to sustain such a country. Gentlemen and ladies, I leave the matter here. And I play you a Joro as I close for tonight by Larry Safari. Bye for now.
Yeah. On the dog, this generation. Yes, I'm done. Yeah. Anybody when you try anything to support your life. Not the same person way go they try anything to take your wife. But even when you try anything good to change your life, the same person way go they stab you from back and with your knife. Them still hold me down. Yes, delay all of us, bow. And they do Joro. Don't they then hold me down? And my damn do. Then they do, he don't do, go Joro. He don't they then hold us down? And my damn do. Then they do, he don't do, go Joro. All the people where they make life terribly tough and hard for us. Yeah. Now the same politician where they come try sell hope to us. Yeah. Anybody will promise you anything to change your life. Now the same person will go they give you money and take your life. Them still hold me down. Yes, delay all of us, bow. And they do go Joro. He don't take them hold me down. And my damn do. Them they do, he don't do, go Joro. Don't they then hold us down? And I do. Them they do, he don't do, go Joro. This generation, yes. I'm who don't do. Make I tell you something when I know. Tell us. If you go listen, I say you will blow. Yes, sir. They done the player since now you know. Them will tell you lies, make you shine your eyes. Make I tell you something when you know. If you could listen, I say you could blow. Yes, sir. They done the player since now you know. They done tell us lies, make you shine your eyes. Them still hold me down. Yes, delay all of us.